This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Oh, damn it. Leave us alone.
The last thing we need is some little sissy boy hanging around all summer.
Nice doggy. Go play.
Take him to the orphanage right this minute.
Whether we take him to the orphanage or tie him up and throw him in the lake is our business, not yours.
For Walter, spending the summer with his uncles was the last place he wanted to be.
Gentlemen, do you worry about the future? The Mississippi Mutual Insurance Company.
He was stuck in the middle of nowhere.
You sleep up there. We don't know nothing about kids.
If we kick off in the middle of the night, you're on your own.
With two crazy old men.
There he is!
And nothing to do.
Is it okay if I go inside and watch television?
Ain't got one.
No television?
Hey!
No TV.
But sometimes you can find adventure in the most unlikely places.
They say these two old men got millions stashed away. Nobody knows where they got it. They stole
The bank robbers from the 20s and 30s.
You two disappeared for 40 years. Smart radio.
You know what I don't like about house guests? Dinner tables, chit-chat, chit-chat.
New Line Cinema presents
Who do you think you are, huh?
Hub McCann. I fought in 2 world wars and killed many men and loved only one woman.
Why aren't you opening it?
Hub always holds the bad guys.
Michael Caine,
This was the best idea you ever had.
You bought a used lion?
It's defective.
Can I keep him?
Robert Duvall,
Those stories are true, aren't they?
Sometimes the things that may or may not be true are the things that a man needs to believe in the most.
Haley Joel Osment,
If I'm gonna live here, there's gonna be some conditions.
Conditions.
No more dangerous stuff. No fighting teenagers, no airplanes, more vegetables,
Make you live to be 100.
You live to be 100.
less meat.
All right.
Good barbecue.
You expect us to die of old age?
Secondhand Lions. Directed by Tim McCandless.
Hey nerds, it's Sammy, and this is Barrel Aged Chicks. Let's do this. Tonight on panel we have...
No, I'm fine.
And finally...
Hi, this is Crystal, and I make everything awkward.
And we're here for Barrel Aged Chicks. Time for another episode.
Again. This is round 2.
This is round 2 because we had a technical difficulty.
At least it was caught early. We're fine.
Did. It's fine.
Nobody drank anything.
It's fine. Our dumpster fire of a show is fine.
I hope you enjoy the dumpster fire as much as we do. Because we
Watch
just
it
sit
burn.
in it and burn.
Burn, baby.
Yay.
Burn.
It's warm in here.
But that's okay because now we are doing Crystal's pick of Secondhand Lions.
yes.
Very good pick.
So, Mouse, let's go ahead and do the drink because I know that you wanted to serve it chilled.
Yes.
And then we will figure out why you picked this one because you got to say your cool little story all over again.
Okay, so we'll start with the drink real fast first. Sadly, Sammy will not be partaking of this because it is the booze. It is called Uncle Nearest, 1884.
Oh, it smells good though.
93 proof. It is a continued the legacy of Tennessee distilling legend Nearest Green, the first known African-American master distiller. Each small batch is cured by his great-great-granddaughter. Whiskey Magazine's 2021 Master Blender of the Year, Virginia Edley Butler. Utilizing the process of maple charcoal mellowing that Nearest held perfect over 160 years ago. 1884 delivers a whiskey that is smooth and is complex.
All right.
This would have worked for Django.
Yeah, it would have. That would have been spade on.
Django.
I'm sad y'all didn't do bourbon and sweet tea.
That was a fan request.
Fan request, so.
I know.
And fortunately, I got stuck with a really shitty bear.
It was bad.
I loved that movie up until the German died, and then I wanted to leave the room. I'm like, why'd you gotta kill the cool dude? He's really fucking neat.
Oh, I love.
He couldn't help himself.
I know. I loved it.
All right.
Yeah, that is the liquor.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
let's try this thing.
And we got some guest peanuts. We've got Anna and Adam as well trying it out.
along with the BAF
I think
boys.
just Anna. Just Anna.
Yep.
Just
BAF
Anna.
boys.
All right. Bottom zoop.
Clink.
Salud. In solidarity water.
Solidarity water. We have berries for you.
There we go.
Mew. Okay.
Smells good.
Whoa. Oh, those eyebrows are very high, Mouse.
I can't swallow it.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, shit. Sorry, I had to spit it back in the glass. I couldn't swallow it.
You know, technically, if this was a boy show, you'd have to drink it
Not
again.
a boy's show. It's a girl's show. I don't put acid in my mouth.
We proved that by saying no, malort.
Woof.
That's
Oh,
not
that
bad.
is hot.
I knew you guys would like.
It's got a slice. Got a light little slice of burn.
I can taste the tears.
It's not a burn. It's warm.
There you go.
Warm.
There's your drink, Sammy. The snows of your fellow ladies. The tears of your fellow
It's
ladies.
warming.
That is good.
Is it terrible that they kind of warm my heart a little bit?
That is
No,
not.
it's not terrible. Here, want to smell it?
It smells.
I do. It's a great
It's-
name. It works for the movie, but it was wasted on me.
I mean, it smells strong. It smells like rubbing alcohol.
It
Was
tastes
93
like
proof,
No,
so.
that
Yeah.
tastes good.
it. Oh, you want this one? It was
Yeah.
in my mouth first.
Like that's the
Oh,
first
because I
time.
just got
Oh,
over
that's
strep.
right. I
Well, it might be dead. In all honesty, it's 90.
Maybe it'll
right.
kill my strep.
Well,
Like
go
the
If the
ahead.
antibiotics don't work.
Just put it in your drink.
Like you care. You probably had other bits of her body fluids in your mouth.
I have.
Not
Definitely
well
with it
strep.
being chilled.
No, not stress. I have not had her disease.
I'd like to try that neat
He
too,
doesn't even
actually.
sleep in the same room with me when I'm sick. He
That
sleeps on the
was
couch.
so sad.
I know.
Sorry,
All right, sorry.
you and Ragnar.
Talking about swapping fluids.
Just don't breathe on me.
It happens. Yeah,
It's overrated. That's overrated.
Just put a
Eye
pillow over
contact's
your
overrated.
head,
Let's
you're
be honest.
Can
Ooh,
I
thank
have
you.
something to take the taste out of my mouth?
I got
Red or
love
white
you.
berry?
I got it a pine berry.
Either any something.
Sorry,
has one.
Sweet.
I'm doing ASMR.
All right, and then so for my
That's just
rating,
called chewing with your mouth open.
That's called ASMR
All
according to
right.
the internet.
Jesus. Got a
I
name for everything.
didn't appreciate it. It didn't hit my
Obviously.
palate very well. But I will
It kind of changed your voice.
say,
I spit it back in the glass. It didn't hit my palate well.
no. I was trying to be more eloquent, you bitch. I will throw it on you. And it's been in my mouth, and you don't want that.
Oh, you're like, that's the worst fluid ever on me. I'm sorry.
Swear to God. I don't know what I'm going to throw at you, but it's going to not be fun.
Oh God, well, I need
slice
to
of
tell them that
cheese.
story.
A slice of cheese.
I need to tell them that story.
I have popcorn
No,
with cheddar on it.
no, I'll throw this back.
Food fight of death.
Food fight of death. I thought that it's a beautiful bottle.
Oh, yeah.
The name is great.
The story's cool.
I honestly know other people will enjoy it, so I'm going to give it a 1 for effort.
You and I are in the same boat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go for it, Ragnar.
I
I'm
will
gonna
say,
eat my
though,
strawberry now.
I agree with you saying it's a beautiful bottle. Chase has been talking about making meads. When he finally gets around to actually doing it, I'm going to put some in that bottle because it's beautiful.
It is a beautiful bottle.
It's gorgeous.
And I think this story is very cool. Yeah. I love a really cool distilleries type story. All right, Ragnar,
Nice.
what do you gives it?
So I like the
My
bottle.
nose
It's
is
very
watering.
cool.
It's burning out that strap.
It's very old school. Like I said before, it would have fit Django. Pretty fucking good.
Check out the guy's episode.
Our show's better than your show.
I'm on that one. Surprise! I'm on Django. I was a surprise guest.
You were.
I was just all of a sudden I was like sat on Ron's lap, and then next thing I know I'm like, and I get the movie.
I'd give it 2.
Not bad.
Nice. That's 2 middle fingers. Way to go, Mouse.
I liked it. It's warm. It's not burning. It's warming. You
It's
know.
intense.
No, I wouldn't say it's intense.
Well, for someone like me who's not used to drinking that stuff, when it hits you in the face, it's like, whoa, hi there.
No.
Yeah,
That's why you
eyebrows
just take a
and
little
goodbye.
bit.
No,
at
her
a time
eyebrows got
and
real
actually
high.
aerate it in your mouth. It actually helps out a lot.
This is very,
Jesus,
Sorry, you
dude.
startled me. I didn't know you were there.
this is very up me and Ragnar's alley.
That
I mean,
was
seriously.
Well, that was creepy.
All right. Well, y'all, Merry Christmas.
Personal space.
He's such a whore.
What'd
You want
you
to pull a
think?
stool up?
I let Sammy be on Django, so now I get to be on this one.
No, I thought it was pretty good. No, I thought it was pretty good. I'd probably give it 2.
Nice.
I thought it was quite well rounded, honestly, in flavor. It's pretty much everything you want out of an old style whiskey.
Which is why I don't drink old style whiskey.
All right, whore.
You don't drink whiskey in general, so it don't matter.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay.
There you go, whore.
No, definitely.
Why is there so much lint on your microphone?
Because
It
of
comes
our
off of his
youngest
beard.
daughter. I don't know. I saw that this morning. I was like, what the hell? So really, my beard, yeah, full of lint. Definitely, definitely 2 middle fingers up. That is amazing. I think that's really good. And actually, the chill in it actually really added to it. Even when it had that warmth, not the burn, but the warmth and everything, the flavor. That is good shit right there. I wouldn't mind having that on my bar. That's a good
just
pick.
like with the one that we had last night, early times.
The early times.
That we had.
The rock nut whiskey.
Yeah, but no, it was cold.
Yes.
So it helps.
Yeah. So I'm actually curious. I'd like to try that out neat at room temperature and see if there's any difference in the taste or any difference in a review. But maybe.
What's the price on it?
$49.99.
2 middle fingers.
$50?
Yes.
That's worth it then. Yeah.
All right,
I like
Anna.
it. That's a good job.
What did you think of it?
Yes, Anna.
I think you would be more appreciative of this than Crystal or I.
Well, I don't really love whiskeys, but that was kind of smoother and it was nice and warm. I given it like a 1.5.
Awesome.
All right.
Sweet.
That didn't do bad.
Way
Yeah.
smoother than the whiskeys I've had before.
Oh, that's good.
I was thinking about it while he was talking, and I was like, dude, I could drink Malort, and I couldn't keep that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go past.
No, that hit a gag reflex of like the freaking Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
Like it was like, no,
That's-
enter.
Welcome to my gag reflex.
Speaking of Malort, are we going to be?
Where's that button for Ragnar?
It's just something you get used to.
Speaking
Every
of,
once in a while, you just got to punch it through.
Yeah. I run really fast.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Not when you're tied up.
I wiggle really fast. Okay, so, and again, this one had technical difficulties. Ha, ha, ha. This one had the technical difficulties, so we had to start over, but I did say the Ragnar's name with honesty playing, and then I spun the wheels, and then I got a self-destruct, so everybody gets to drink with me.
Because you're a whore.
but I decided we're not
Not as
doing
much as your
Malort because
husband.
fuck
No.
Malort.
There you go. It's your show.
So we're drinking
So?
the Jaeger, and you're drinking your Fisky.
All right.
Fun time.
All
All
right.
right, cheers,
To
everyone.
punishment. Thanks, Snow. You're welcome. You suck. I got T-Rex arms.
Aren't the peanuts supposed to drink with us?
Nah, it would be nice with peanuts. Oh God, it went up my nose.
By itself, it's not good.
Nope.
It feels like I just snorted a line of fucking barbecue.
Easier than Malort, though, so that's
At least you weren't Amber Heard on the stand snorting a line of cocaine.
And a bee.
In front of everyone and cameras.
I got to
Did
be
she
free.
snort coke on the stand?
No, you'll see the video.
No,
she
the
has
jar.
a tissue.
Here it is.
Oh, well, no, she has a tissue in one of the scenes. You can see her. She's crying, right? And she pulls the tissue up and goes,
Maybe it was Flonase.
Yeah, right.
In the form of cocaine.
Yeah, if you watch, it was clearly
There's dry powder, Flonase.
Clearly taking a bump out of the tissue.
That's hilarious.
Apparently, that's the courtroom I need to go to.
Yeah.
Because they don't give a shit there, apparently.
Oh, it's local.
Cocaine. Facts. They don't care.
That's
Facts are fuck here.
I don't remember.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Oh,
the
God. that's
Secondhand
terrible.
Lions
Yes.
is
It is a
super
good-
fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Why'd you pick it?
So when I was a little kid, I happened to watch this movie. It was one of my dad's films. I really enjoyed it. On Honestly, I didn't expect it to be what it was when I first started watching it. I expected more lions instead of like 0.5 minutes of a lion. But no, it really stuck with me because as a young kid, I enjoyed listening to the war stories from my grandfathers. Both were in Vietnam. So seeing this little boy who goes spend time with his great uncles and they're talking about all these adventures they had as young men is like, whoa, that's neat. So it was a really wholesome film. Probably one of my favorite.
That it is. I'll give it that.
Probably one of my favorite live action coming of age movies. That's one of my favorite genre of films to watch, at least currently still, because I'm still in that little bubble.
Yeah.
But as a young kid, my parents did a horrible job explaining what to look forward to growing up, like coming of age, growing up, what to expect of all that. Just never really talked about it, so I had to rely on TVs and movies. Some of them don't do a very good job of explaining what to expect.
I am so sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. And then there's other ones like this one that does a good job of like your parents aren't always going to be telling you the truth. You're going to be realizing things aren't what they expect sometimes. Like the things that people are telling you aren't the truth are actually the truth. Like it did a very good job of explaining.
I wanted to cunt punch his mom.
Oh my gosh, so bad. Dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I like
that
from the
hoe.
get-go, I'm like, oh, she is not nice.
Man, you whore. Good Lord, get your
so
shit
bad
together.
for him.
You can tell, right? Like even as we're in the car,
Yeah.
that she's not going down to go do fucking court stenography.
No.
You
I'm
know?
gonna be a court reporter. No, you're not, you fucking
Dumb
slut.
whore.
You're gonna be in court.
Porking somebody.
Well, this is how stupid she is, though. She sends him a letter, still claiming that she's in
What, postmarked from Vegas?
Austin, I think it was.
She wasn't
And
thinking
it's
that he was
postmarked in
postmarked.
Fort Worth, and it's postmarked in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like that's how little you think of your kid.
Yeah.
He's not gonna fucking notice anything.
Yeah.
I
I felt really bad for him. He wanted his mom to be his mom more than anything, and she just couldn't.
I don't think she knew.
I
don't think she
wasn't-
knew
she wasn't-
how to.
She didn't have a maternal bone in her body.
Yeah.
She's
and that's
selfish.
what it is.
She's
Yeah.
selfish. Number one, that's all that she cares about is what she wants.
Yeah.
Like having a child, probably not planned, in all honesty, based on how the interaction is.
In fact, he doesn't have his dad around.
Exactly. Like she probably doesn't even know who the fuck the dad is.
Oh, I guarantee
I
it.
mean, let's be honest. Like, unfortunately, it's that there is a type. There is a type, and that is a thing.
I've met a woman like that in real life. She's a friend of my mom, and she has a child. And I've heard her out loud say, "Oh yeah, once he was housebroken, I was able to actually enjoy having him around."
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
I've heard that from people before.
But she didn't mean it in a joking manner. She was dead ass serious. Like she's like, yeah, once I housebroke him, I was able to tolerate him being around.
No, unfortunately,
bad.
I've and I think Snow can attest to knowing people that have definitely used children as a means to an end by basically their tax shelters.
My
or
parents have
things
actually
of
told
this.
me to my face that I was born for tax purposes.
I mean, my kids are tax write-offs, but you got to take advantages where you can.
No,
But you don't tell them their face.
But you love them. But you love them, and that is not. You lead with the mom.
You're not
bit
sitting there
first.
as you're cuddling
You're
bro
a
in your
mom.
arms going, I love you, my favorite little tax write-off.
I can't say he's my favorite. I have 3 of them. You can't favorite them.
Yes,
He's
you
one
can.
of 3.
And see, and
And
then
it
You can
depends.
definitely
Honestly, it
favorite
depends
them.
on the day because that shit changes. That's
a
all
fact.
I'm
That's
saying.
a fact.
I've got a brother. I know
But
it. There's days
I
where I'm the
never
favorite, and he's
had-
clearly the favorite.
It's true. I will say.
1 second, I'm like, you are doing so great, and then she's like, and I'm like, fuck, you're just fucked that up, trip right at the end.
Yeah. Like, you're so sweet and nice, and I want you to go to your room forever. It's true. I would never had a maternal bone in my body. I'm an only child. I didn't grow up with kids around me. I never wanted kids. Like, I did.
Now you're a pretty
wasn't-
kick-ass mama.
never saw it as a thing. And like the whole time we were pregnant with Maddie, I was like, I don't know what kind of mom I'm gonna be because I just didn't really.
Yeah.
But those natural instincts, it really floods you.
I think it floods you if you let it.
Right.
With this mom,
I mean, there's also
it did-
sociopaths who aren't gonna feel. But I mean, for me,
Yeah.
I feel like I was born to be a mom.
Oh,
which
you
I just never
100%
knew.
were a
I love
mom.
my kids are my fucking life. And
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely would
But I was the same way.
fire. Yeah.
I was the same way. My mom ran a child care facility for
You're like, I don't
22
want no
fucking
kids.
years. 22 fucking years. You want to talk about not wanting kids? Work at a fucking child care facility.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is the best fucking thing. And I same thing. I had no interest. I never been like, oh, do you want to hold the baby? Like,
Yeah.
even now, I'm like, it's cute. Give me a puppy any day. I will take a puppy all the time. You want to give me a human baby? And I'm like, it's cute. Take it before I break it. Like, I'm just
No.
not.
I'm like, can I sniff your baby?
I know. You are. You
I
are
like. I
definitely
would like more babies.
Weird.
I can't. I have no oven anymore,
You're
and
not
I would like.
fucking stealing their soul
I don't.
and their
no.
youth.
No.
all right?
No. Fuck that. We don't eat babies. No.
No.
I just want to
You fucking
love
succubus.
on. No, I'm not. I'm just loving on them. I'm not killing them like
Trying
that
to
red
steal their
hat
youth.
bitch. Whatever. Rose hat.
Rose the hat.
Fuck her. No, we don't do that. No eating babies.
Honestly, I kind of teeter-totter between like what Sammy was saying, between like I don't want to break it when someone offers to hold me a newborn. Like,
Yeah.
was it at your party?
Yes.
I'm sitting here like, oh no,
the twins?
Yes, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt him. He's like, no, hold the head, hold the body. There you go. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to ever put you down.
See, there's a thing. They're so cute though, and there's two of them, and you can just trade off.
They're cute.
They're cute.
Give me Sprinks.
No, snuggling with
Weighs
Dobby.
I do like a snuggle to Dobby. I can give me any of the dogs, honestly. I'm good.
It's the face though. I love snuggling with like derpy faced dogs because you're just like,
Yeah.
Dude, she pulled her pit out yesterday.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, we were on the bed watching the Packer game, and she was on the bed with me, and Sprinkles wants to come up, and she was like, she started growling at her like, you're not allowed on the bed right now, and I was like, bitch, put your pit away, like let the other 57 dogs that are inside of you come out right now because this is not happening. She's just trying to get on the bed, and she was literally like cock blocking the bed from her.
Oh,
I was like, you fucking bitch.
She's fucking tired of her.
I
It
found out,
doesn't matter. Sprinkles is in charge. She's the oldest.
I found
That
out
don't
what
mean
bison
shit.
is.
she's so tiny.
She's not that tiny.
17 by 22.
17 by 24.
24, that's right.
Fucking huge ass
She
dog.
went up.
You'll have to get her a sticker for her butt that says wide
Wide
load.
load.
But no,
I'll fucking do it.
I was the same way. Like, I didn't have the maternal thing.
Yeah.
Until like Ron and I had been married like 3 years, and I was like, okay, like, you know, let's think about having kids, whatever. And then when we got pregnant with Scar, like, we had to go through a fucking lot to even do it.
Yeah.
Because I had really bad like health, whatever
Yeah.
shit. So like, yeah, but like once like I was pregnant, once you heard that heartbeat, man, I'll tell you what, it's just kind of like
It changes
a switch goes off. And like, I never thought, and then E completely surprised us because
Yeah.
we didn't know that we could get pregnant because I found out about my celiac in
Yeah.
between. And so, yeah, like now I fucking homeschool my kids. Like
Yeah.
I literally.
You're never not without them.
I know. Help, send help. It's so hard when I'm like, I need to talk to just somebody that's another adult. Somebody that's older than my child, please. Oh God. So yeah. Never.
Bad moms aside, he really needed. He needed a good influence in his life, and then so she brought him to his uncles.
Yes.
Who had no
Great
idea
uncles.
They didn't know who
about
they were.
her or
Yeah.
him.
The entrance of those two fucking uncles shotgunning the fish. Holy cow.
It was funny.
I was like, nope, that is something I would definitely walk in on seeing my grandfathers do. I could totally just see my granddad right there, just, come here, you little motherfucker. Kapow. God damn it.
They were super eccentric and super
Oh,
fun.
I
And
love them.
Those are some big fucking fish in that tiny little pond.
I mean, they got a yacht in that pond. What are you talking about?
At the end, yeah.
I see that he spent my grandfather's money well.
What threw me off was Michael Caine's Southern accent. I was like, oh my God, it's so good. I don't get it. Like, I'm so used to hearing him.
He did really well.
I
I was
know,
actually really
like,
surprised.
It's killing me, honestly.
I was really surprised that he could do it.
Yeah.
He does a very good Southern dude.
Yeah. He really did. I
mean,
impressed.
he's a great actor.
I
I
love
always
me some Michael
enjoy
Caine.
him.
Just saw him in Batman. He's Alfred. Love him.
Dude, he is so fucking snarky. With all those push-ups, you think he'd be able to move along.
I know, move along. Oh, so good.
Oh, it's funny.
He sounds similar to your grandpa.
Oh my God. Oh, my hick neck grandpa.
Yeah.
Hick neck. Oh, a combo.
Oh, just South Georgia.
Oh.
No, Grandpa John.
Oh, Grandpa John? Oh, yes. I thought you were talking about
No,
Grandpa Billy.
no, not Billy.
Billy.
Does he speak banjo?
Billy. No, Billy grew up in a house with 9 siblings, and it was like a 4-room house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My
Did
granddad
it have a
lived-
floor?
Just slanted. From all the kids sleeping in one room, it melted the floor.
My granddad lived in a house like that. He
Yeah.
had 12 siblings. Granted, 3 or 4 of them died like 4 or 5 days after leaving the hospital, but like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a couple of them passed super young, and then he was the last one to pass. So that was last year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
last
wow.
year. Yeah.
Wow.
But no, he does actually sound my other grandpa John, he's
He's in Tennessee.
he's in Tennessee. He's originally from South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very like proper Southern.
Southern gentleman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Sounds genteel.
Yeah, it was really funny because my grandma, she was also very like proper Southern, and I don't know how that happened. I don't know how proper Southern and hick ass Southern got together and made my mom.
They
and
went
then they went their separate ways, and then they each found their equals. And
my granddad
I
and
don't know,
grandma.
it was weird. I'm a kind of a miracle modern marvel, is all I'm saying.
My family's the exact same way. My granddad was like the countryest of country boys,
Yeah.
and my grandma doesn't say again, it's again. Like she's your big hack horse race lady. And then my granddad worked on Elvis's car. He's like a grease monkey.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know
Opposites
how
attract.
yeah.
It works.
it explains a lot.
It does.
No, I'm not emo. I'm gay as shit Broadway. What you talking about?
Hey.
She can't be gay as shit Broadway. She's a girl. Like, I heard that on the podcast or something, and I was
I
like,
yelled at him for
I don't
it.
think those words mean what you think they mean. Yes, she can.
no, in the context of that, I heard
Those
it and I was
overalls
like,
are
no.
so cute.
Oh, they are.
You look adorable.
It's actually a little overall dress.
You look so cute.
I got it at Goodwill.
Yeah, you look so cute all the time.
She does.
Yeah.
Like,
She's
if anybody
adorable.
wants to meet me, go check out Goodwill. You're more than likely going to find me in the clothes.
Or did you see the thing about Ross this Monday?
49
cent
cents. Yes.
Yeah.
I am literally tempted to text my client's family and be like, hey, so I'm calling out of work. I'll see you on Tuesday. Fuck off. I have a Ross to go to. What are you talking about? There's like 3 in the state.
I know.
Dude, there's going to be so much stuff. I'm really excited. It's going to be
Apparently,
fucking
like
bananas,
it's
though.
building up to that day, so some stuff could already be on sale. But like, yeah, they're marking thousands of things down to 49 cents.
Gonna buy so many dog toys.
Good idea.
I know.
They're just more murder flu.
Not even
Yes,
that. Like,
murder
No
floof.
floof.
you don't think about it, but Ross, like, you go there, you can stock up on like random seasonings like lemon pepper,
Oh,
salt,
yeah.
olives.
Yeah.
Hell, sometimes they'll have the melting chocolates.
Oh, that's, well, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. I found a recipe I'm making for you. It's dairy-free stuff, and I'm like, ooh.
Yay! All about it. Bring me the foods. Nom, 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 nom. In some nom, 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 yeah.
All right, so back to the movie, I guess. I guess the whole movie really starts. Technically, it could start when you realize he's getting dropped off with his uncles, but in reality, I think it really starts shortly after he opens that trunk and he starts seeing all the cool things, and he finds his Uncle Hub going out sleepwalking to the lake.
Okay.
He finds all these awesome memorabilia, and he finds this photograph, who at the time we don't know who she is, but it's this beautiful, beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And then we hear all these stories about Hub and his uncle. I can't remember his name. Oh my god, it's Hub and
Oh,
thank you, Garth.
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
Yay,
you, Adam.
peanuts.
Thank you, Adam, with the assist.
But yeah, he's telling him stories. I was thinking about Garth from Supernatural the whole time.
I totally went Wayne's World like him. We need to do Wayne's World.
Okay.
Put it on my list.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Secretary Snow on the case. Keep talking.
Mouse is so uncomfortable.
My
She's like,
brother's
"Hey."
gonna have to be part of the peanut gallery because that and Tucker and Dale versus Evil are some of his favorite movies.
Oh, really?
You got a long fucking list, lady.
We'll get there.
So they start telling stories about their past, about all these things they did, how they were shanghaied and taken to Africa, and they met these like really royal people, and I'm like,
like outrageous stories that you don't think could
Yeah.
be true.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here going, these have to be like big fish stories. Like they technically happened, but the conjoined twins are just identical, and the giant's not actually 12 feet tall. He's only 6.
All the hyperbole versus the reality.
Yeah.
But it's so fun.
Yeah.
That's when Garth tells him about how he rescued Hub. You know?
And he's like,
And
"Why
he's
drop a
did
single
you really do all that and rescued him? Like, look
He's
at
like,
you. Look at him. We just saw him kick the shit out of 4 young guys.
Which I'm glad you brought that up because I think Ron has that written down for us.
What is that?
Ron.
What was that?
He said on his keyboard.
His ass made that beeping sound.
All right, spin
Fuck
it.
you sit on your keyboard on accident.
Spin it. That
Skills.
was rude.
Right? Just sit there.
You fat
We were
ass
about to go to a
motherfucker.
clip. We had good flow, and you just fucked it up.
I shouldn't have even come back in.
Don't
he
break
had
the
some anger
fucker.
on that one.
I know.
You can have no one to be pissed at but yourself. Cock shot, cock shot, cock shot.
Your punishment shot.
Lord. No.
No.
Watermelon, the stuff on the little pink thing on the bottom.
This one?
Oh, you were so lucky. I was at the
You sure you don't
ABC
want this
store
one?
and they had 99 watermelon, but they were sold
It's
out.
Ron's.
Yeah, that works.
Here, you can have that. It's yours. It's still fermenting.
I'm so excited about it.
Oh, it's partly open. It might be real gross. It might be vinegar. There you
I
go.
made that for you. Don't look so
Yum,
angry
yum,
at
What's
him.
in it?
Kool-Aid.
Tito's and Kool-Aid. Watermelon, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right,
Yeah.
drink it.
It came out rather thick.
It's fine.
It
Is
kind
there
of came out
what?
thick.
Mold in there?
No.
No, it's the it's the Kool-Aid.
Go
it
ahead.
hasn't been shook.
Oh,
In
there's
a while.
some.
Drink it up.
It smells a little bit of ass on the end.
God.
Fermented asshole on the end.
Oh, God.
Let me smell. Let me smell.
It doesn't smell good.
Oh, no, it does not.
It's on the ass end. It's like that faint, just really fermented bitters.
The acid smells like butthole, apparently.
Yes, the ass end smells like
Oh,
butthole.
God.
Okay.
All right, drink up.
You know this is your problem. Every time you smell something, you puke.
I'm not going to puke. I'm just going to.
Drink it.
Oh, God.
Sure about
Drink it.
that?
Drink it.
Blech. Blech. Blech.
That might
Oh,
need to
grab
be a
your
new.
fancy liquid death.
That must be a new. That needs to be a new punishment. He needs to drink that
I also hadn't shook it yet, so it was just the stuff sitting on top.
But that would be why I
it's a
couldn't smell the
completely different
difference then.
color.
That would be why.
Oh, that was horrid.
You're welcome.
shit. Well, hey, there you go, boys.
All right. Now that we punished him, let's get the clip you pulled up.
Yes.
Get some beers. Hey, old man. How's that barbecue? Give me some.
We're busy. Before we get lost, all right?
What did you say?
Here's a perfect example of what I've been talking about. Since this boy was suckling on his mama's tit, he's been given everything but discipline. And now his idea of courage and manhood is to get together with a bunch of punk friends and ride around irritating folks too good-natured to put a stop to it.
Hey, who do you think you are, huh?
Just a dumb kid, huh? Don't kill him. Hub McCann. I fought in 2 world wars and countless smaller ones on 3 continents. I led thousands of men into battle with everything from horses and swords to artillery and tanks. I've seen the headwaters of the Nile and tribes of natives no white man had ever seen before. I've won and lost a dozen fortunes, killed many men, and loved only one woman with a passion a flea like you could never begin to understand. That's who I am. Now go home, boy.
Show these old bastards who's tough. Get out your knife.
Yeah.
Now, boys, you're
They have a
fixing
tiny
to let
penis.
those teenage hormones get you into world trouble.
Damn it, Garth, did I ask you to butt in?
Pup, you just come out the hospital.
Well, hey, there's only 4 of them.
Yeah, but, well, look, you fight this one first, and then I'll let you fight the other 3 after, okay?
I do like when he divvies them up.
Now, you better pick that knife up.
You're gonna
son.
need it.
You're gonna need all the help you can get.
Sounds just like fucking Grandpa John.
Does sound like Grandpa John. No,
Frankie, get him, Frankie.
he tells fun stories.
Shoot. All is fit in the book.
Hold it wrong, son. Not like this. You always do it like this. Smooth. All right? Try.
Hands it back the knife. Drag it. Try to kill me again.
Frankie, get him.
That's balls.
Get him, Frankie. Cut him. Come on. You got it. Cut him, Frankie. Come on. Oh, stop.
I love how after all of this, they become friends. They take it back.
Have some steak. Eat some meat.
You guys want some dinner?
Give me the meats off your face.
Why'd you open it? Always hogs bad guys.
He always hogs the bad guys.
Well, yeah, you never see Michael Caine's character fight in the movie. Even young, he doesn't
Nope.
fight in the movie, which is funny.
He's not the fighting. He's not the fighter. He's more of the.
De-escalator.
He's the escalator or the brains.
Yeah.
Of everything, and Hub he's the muscle.
Yeah.
He's the one
Yep.
that takes care of everything.
Which I will say, I liked the present day stuff better than the flashbacks. I don't know. I just found that there was, outrageous.
They were very
cheesy?
over the top.
Cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were very.
I think the cheese. The
Aladdin,
cheese
Arabian Night, very over the top. Very.
And they were fun,
They
but
were.
at the same time, I was like, I liked the story of them molding this child into a man and giving him a strong masculine influence, which I think all kids need, but especially young boys need, because.
Well, being a mom of boys, you especially would.
I do, and I know that there's something that I cannot give them that their dad can, and just because of life experience, you know, and having that testosterone level that needs to be able to be channeled and developed, and it's something that I don't have and I don't understand. There are very biological differences between men and women, and boys need to know how to.
Really?
There are as much as
In
people.
case you didn't know that men have penises, women have vaginas.
Yes. So if you didn't watch Kindergarten Cop and you were not aware, because a lot of people now have never watched that movie and aren't aware.
Was it Blair
Shut up!
Witch? Or
Shut up! I know what you're talking about. Shut up!
No,
I
it
knew
was
that's
teeth. It was
I knew
teeth.
that's what you're gonna come fucking say when you got the goddamn mic.
Fuck
asshole.
off, Chase.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was confused.
I was very. I had my words mixed up, but it fit for the time frame of modern day era.
Yeah, but I don't know, because of the cheese factor in the flashback sequences. I didn't enjoy them as much as I did the actual story of them sitting around. What?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, of just them sitting on the porch and talking him through, what has been through, and then them showing him how to farm corn, only corn, lots of corn.
I think he lived.
That shit was fucking funny.
Hey, this is Sammy from Barrel Aged Chicks. Thanks for listening to our show, and here is the podcast of the month.
Are you a fan of all things nerdy? Do you love delving into the latest pop culture trends while also staying updated on the news of the day?
Hey there, fellow enthusiasts. Professor Aubrey here, and I'm thrilled to invite you to join us on Friends Talking Nerdy podcast, where we dive deep into all things geeky, from movies and TV shows to video games and comics.
That's right, folks. It's Tim the Nerd, your friendly neighborhood geek, ready to discuss the latest professional wrestling updates alongside our takes on tech innovations and the entertainment industry.
But that's not all. We also understand the importance of mental health, and we weave in thoughtful discussions on self-care and mindfulness.
So, if you want to geek out while also taking care of your well-being, tune in to Friends Talking Nerdy.
Friends Talking Nerdy, where pop culture meets mindfulness. Listen now on all major podcast platforms.
And we're back.
Yay!
So, strong male influences, in the boys' lives.
Yeah, they
Very important.
It is very important because it was the testosterone thing that got everybody off track. No, it is. It's very important. And I think this little boy, what was his kid? Walter.
Yeah.
Walter.
Yes.
Walter. Yeah.
Walter.
He was definitely in need of something because
He was
when
definitely
he shows
a
up,
weenie.
He's
such a weenie.
Didn't they call him a
He
weenie?
called him a weenie.
No, they called him. They said they didn't need a sissy boy staying with them all summer.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. He's
Yeah,
still a weenie.
and he was scared of his own shadow. He was scared of everything, and they really kind of opened him up and started teaching him everything from farming lots of corn, which that was
That
really
shit
funny.
was fucking
That was an accident.
funny.
These were potatoes. These were
Peppers, and tomatoes.
Yeah,
all the plants were corn. They got
Which is
snookered
funny
by the
because
salesman.
potatoes don't grow up.
Yes.
They make
So they grow in the fucking dirt.
Yeah.
So you have row of potatoes. What was it? Row of corn.
Beets.
Beets.
Yeah.
Which are another
bok choy.
Yeah.
Bok choy.
Yeah.
What's
The
bok
hell's
choy?
bok choy?
Chinese cabbage.
Yeah, it was really funny. But I did really appreciate their interactions with the salesman. And that was the highlight of their day, was chasing away salesmen. They should be here
They
anytime
had
now.
it fucking down to a second of
good.
when they'll be here.
And they started actually buying shit from him.
Yeah.
Well, that's
thanks
because
to
Walter told him, like, if you have all this fortune,
Yeah.
what good is it not to spend it?
You definitely
You
need a
know?
skeet shooter.
Oh,
So-
dude, I love shooting skeet. Skeet is fun.
I was
Skeet, skeet.
Have you ever shot skeet? No, I wouldn't miss
You
it.
got it.
I did.
Skeet,
Oh, I
skeet.
didn't hear it.
We has not shot the skeet.
Do you not know that song? Skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Oh, wow.
Skeet, 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 motherfucker.
To the window. To
You
the
know it.
wall.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Sweat drops down my balls. That one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Skeet, skeet,
I know it
Blowing
from the
your load.
proposal. I know from the proposal when Sandra Bullock is singing it in the woods with Betty White. That's the only time I've heard that song. What? Yes.
Oh
Sorry.
my God.
Sorry.
We'll play that after the show.
To the window, to the walls.
Yeah.
As the
Blowing
sweat
a
drip down
big
my
ass fucking
balls.
load.
And all these bitches crawling. No, I get the words. Like, I've heard it, just Sandra Bullock singing it.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so, all right.
You're fine.
Where were we? Skeet shooting. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah, that was
He talked
funny.
them into buying, actually spending their fucking money.
Yeah. Well, I
all
also...
these things that, one, they don't need, but
It occupied them.
it gave them something to do aside from sitting on the fucking front
But
porch.
I
Being
also
miserable.
think
Yeah.
Well, I also think it got them to shoot something other than salesmen.
And fish.
And fish.
The
Yeah.
poor fucking fish.
Well, then they're like,
That
well,
they
they
kept
almost
missing?
tried to. They almost they wanted to shoot the poor lion.
You want to know what a plot hole is? Who got the giraffe?
Oh yeah, I was wondering that too. I was wondering that too.
Who got the giraffe?
See, I was wondering that too. So random. We got to go, and I love that it's Acme, like it's from a Looney Tune cartoon.
I love that. Acme is in a lot of shit.
So good.
The Wile E. Coyote's in the other container with a roadrunner.
Me.
No, that was really funny. Is they're like, okay, we'll just shoot him in there. No, you can't. That's not sports.
That's not sportsman. I'm gonna shoot him in a crate.
So speaking of the lion, one of the favorite things was there was a real lion for us for some of it, but a lot of it was a puppet. Every time that Walter's in there, it was a puppet.
Yeah.
But they bought a trainer to train the lion.
Yeah.
No one thought to buy a trainer to train the fucking pig. The poor boy got attacked by that pig multiple times.
Yes, I did read that, which is funny because pigs can be vicious.
Pigs
And
are
yeah, they
assholes.
can.
That's fucking hilarious. That's awesome.
His brother-in-law and his grandma both got chased by our
Your
pig.
brother-in-law,
My
my
brother-in-law,
brother.
your brother, the brother-in-law,
You dummy.
whatever.
That guy.
That guy. They both and his grandma both got chased by our pig.
Yep.
Pigs are mean.
He was sweet.
He was
He
sweet.
was just they didn't smell right.
Nope. Seriously. So he was a pot-belly pig.
Mhm.
Right? He was supposed to be a miniature one. Right?
When we got him, he was about the size of that Jaeger bottle.
Yeah.
With
yeah,
legs.
Oh,
about that.
Very cute.
And
super cute.
Yeah.
he grew up and he
To be about the size of this table.
Yeah.
No, that was his bitch. At the
Yes.
fucking rescue that we
Yeah.
that we dropped them off to.
Dude, she was
She was big. That was a
my
big
God.
bitch.
She was as long as this table, maybe longer.
That's
Yeah.
a big pig.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bacon.
Petunia.
That's a whole.
That was her
lot
name,
of bacon.
Petunia, too.
Yeah.
And
It's a lot of pig.
so,
Nom, nom,
friggin' my grandmother came down to visit us in our last house.
Not your pig.
And
The other one.
she kicked us out as soon as she got there. It's like, you two go on vacation, for the weekend or whatever. We're like, all right. So we figured out
I
where
like
we're gonna
ribs.
go.
I'm not gonna feel bad.
And-
I'm not gonna feel bad. Please don't
Friggin'
cry.
We never got a phone call or anything. And so her and her friend are at our house watching our two boys at the time and all the dogs and pig. And we get back. As soon as we walked through the door, she was like, "Did you have fun?" I was like, "We were like, yeah, good. Your fucking pig chased me around your goddamn counter island. What'd you do to him? I didn't do shit to that motherfucker."
This is grandma. His 80-year-old grandma.
She's a saucy old biddy.
Well, he also had tusks too.
He did.
So like,
Yeah.
if he got mean, he could
Hurt
cut
ya.
a bit.
Yeah.
They were super sharp.
So that happened, and then my brother came down,
Yeah.
and Pig was chasing him, and he actually got him right with his tusk
Oh,
in his leg.
he got gored.
Yeah, a little bit.
Damn.
Just a little, not enough to
tiny
actually
bit of gore.
require
Wee
going to
gore.
the hospital.
Yeah.
Just enough to make him fucking bleed
Glue
a
make
little
it
bit.
better. He'd be fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, no, but pig.
He's like, I fucking hate that pig. Well, he doesn't like you, so.
Feeling is mutual.
Right?
But they have the cutest noses.
Talking about pigs, if you own the DVD to this movie, go to the special features. Once you're there, scroll up, and then there's a Easter egg feature.
Oh,
That once
really?
you go up, it has bloopers of them trying to put a rooster on top of the pig's head.
That's fantastic.
There's another bloopers that if you go to making of Secondhand Lions and you press the left arrow, it plays reels of the boy and one of the other actors on scene, just bloopers of them being little crazy kids. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I'm like, I
Nice.
didn't know they had these super little special features on the disc, but nope, up and left.
Awesome.
That's
I
interesting.
feel that that's something, like, actually, funnily enough, like Ron and I were talking about because we saw an ad for, like, he wanted me to watch a trailer or whatever on YouTube, and it had an ad for a DVD, and it's like 5.1 Dolby sound, and like I'm sitting there and I'm going, wow,
You sound like the guys from fucking South Park. They took our job.
They took our jobs.
So, but I thought it was interesting because I was watching it and I'm like, that's something that's gone to the wayside, the physical medium of movies, and the fact that you don't get to do like cool little things like that anymore.
Yeah.
Because everything's streaming.
To this day, if you can get your hands on Shrek 2, the one where they have the fairy godmother and they're doing all of like the potions and shit, at the end of that DVD, you have American Idol playing with fucking Simon is talking to all the people singing, and you get to pick who wins.
Yep. I remember that.
I love that. Yes,
I remember.
You
yes.
get all of them play. Donkey sings a song, Boots sings a song, and they're like, "All right, now you get to pick who wins. Far, far away, Idol," and it's like a
Yeah, you
selection
get to
screen. You
select
pick
it.
who wins.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
We used to have that DVD, by the way.
It is
But you sold
so
it.
awesome.
I probably gave it away.
You can get your hands on it.
No, we're good. I mean, honestly, aside from like literally what's behind snow, like we have no DVDs. It's kind of weird figuring that there was a time when like, oh shit, fuck. Okay, we have a couple more that I forgot.
Or you just put that there. It's okay.
So it happens when you have no memory.
It's okay.
Goldfish.
It's okay. I am.
You do live in a fun tank.
That's okay. Anyways, so I did remember doing that though on that DVD.
Yeah.
And it had freaking Simon what's his face as the actual voice and
Ow.
everything.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's a neat little add-in.
That's
I like
cool.
that.
I did like the animals and the variety of dogs.
Yes,
You like the Frenchie.
Of course, I like the Frenchie.
I like
They
the
remind me of
bloodhound.
He was the only one
like the
staying on the
bloodhound.
porch. When all the dogs were chasing his mom off, the little Frenchie's like, "Fuck y'all, I'm gonna sit here on the porch."
My short legs can't fucking
It's
run
hard
that
to run
goddamn
on
far.
that little leg.
He knew. He said, "Fuck y'all, I'm staying with Daddy."
Yeah. That's why Sprinkles mostly attacks people from the couch.
I want to know what happened to the pig though at the end, because you don't see the pig anymore.
Well,
He
I
became
mean,
bacon.
pigs probably don't live that long. It looked to be a relatively old pig.
Yeah.
I love you.
And even though they are clean animals, sometimes they can get very disease-ridden.
Yeah.
And I doubt that pig was taken extremely care of.
Children, please.
Shit, the lion might have eaten it.
No, he was still there. She died before that could happen.
I have to say, though,
she died so fast.
Her death
she
was
did.
one of the saddest deaths I think I've seen in a while.
It was.
It was very
sad.
heartfelt.
It was sad. I have to admit, I even was like, oh.
I like that they buried her in the cornfield.
Yes, me too.
Her jungle.
Yep.
She died protecting her cub.
It was sweet.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
I wish
like-
she had eaten him, though.
Right. He got off with a light mauling. I wanted
it
the
was a
fucking
full
jugular.
body maul.
No, jugular.
He was really funny in his whole ski mask, potato suit, whatever the fuck it was.
So ridiculous.
Nowadays, you wouldn't need that. A couple bandages, you'll be fine. You know. You don't need a fucking brace under your arms anymore. You know.
They just wouldn't let you out of the hospital yet until your bones are set.
Right?
Oh, fuck that, man. Fucking Hub's just going out no matter what.
Dude, that motherfucker is nuts.
That's an old motherfucker right there. That's what shit used to be.
So, speaking of that old man being crazy, apparently the original ending was supposed to reveal that he was dying of pneumonia because of his sleepwalking.
Okay.
So him dying in the plane crash was supposed to be a sweet ending of like he's not going to slowly be suffering anymore.
Yeah.
And they both went out with their boots on, which they both went out in like the most badass way possible for their stories.
Upside down in a plane going through a fucking barn.
Yeah.
The best we can figure, they tried to go through it.
Yeah. I mean,
It's fitting. No, it's
It's
fitting.
very
It's
fitting.
very fitting for those two.
And the same thing happens with the lion. She dies in a very fitting way as well of protecting her baby.
Yeah.
It's very like
she died
mirrored.
with her fur boots on.
Yeah.
That was really cute.
Now I have to draw a lion wearing pair of fur cowboy boots. Yeah. Oh gosh.
I'm here for it.
But no, like it was supposed to be that at the end of the movie instead of the oh god, what is he called? The royal guy that they met.
The sheik?
The sheik's son?
Instead of being the son coming in the helicopter, it was supposed to be the actual sheik showing up in a limousine in a wheelchair, just being old and decrepit as shit.
Yeah.
Instead, it was the kid and the grandson. So I'm sitting here like,
Well, I like the kid and the grandson because that means that their stories have been passed down, just like his story got passed down to his through his uncles.
And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No.
I was
I'll
going to
cut you
say, which was going to be like the way they did it, the original ending with the grandfather. It was supposed to still be just as affirming that his stories were real because this is the guy I was talking about.
Right.
But like you said, it was very cute having those grandkids be there. Like, Dad, is that the guy he was talking about? Like,
Yeah.
That was really, really, really sweet.
Yeah.
It was. There
Like,
was a
you knew
lot.
him? Yeah.
Like you said, there's a lot of really wholesome, like warm, fuzzy moments.
Yeah.
In this, and yeah, I mean it's a movie.
I got a small little tear at the end of it. I was like,
Bullshit.
No, I did.
Bullshit.
I didn't have
Was it
any
more
dropped.
than a tear?
Huh?
Was it more than a tear?
I was a little blubbery, but I
It wa-
wasn't
it was
crying.
waters.
I did not have tears on my cheeks.
No, your eyes were watery.
No, yeah.
Your
I had
eyes.
the tears in there.
If your bottom eyelid wasn't there, it would have been waterworks.
I would look really weird.
All right.
My eyes would fall out. It's there to hold it in.
They look a little bit weird.
In the words of how M does, she go.
She looked like Chucky from Chucky 2 with the whole fucking lower lid missing.
Ew, gross. You don't want to be married to that.
Touch
Yeah,
it with
you
a
would
stick.
your shit would have been waterfalls
I held it back,
barely
but I did.
because you were mad.
Were you sad, mad?
Almost. She
Were you sad-
she
was
even
she sad,
said it.
mad?
She even said it too.
You were sad, mad.
No, if the kid didn't get out of the fucking car, I was like, I literally said, "Fuck this movie." As soon as he got in the car, and he got to the end of the road, I was like, "Fuck this movie." It's like, Mom is the worst. Like, they're not doing it.
She is terrible.
Can we buy him back? How much money we got? I'm like, just go chase.
What's
that
terrible
dad
is she
down.
totally fucking could. They totally
She
could have
would've-
bought
She
him.
would like 50
Oh, they would've.
grand. He's
Fuck
yours.
yes.
It wouldn't
Like,
have taken
yeah.
all of the money.
No.
She would have taken it for $20
Yep.
and a pack of cigarettes. Fucking horror mag mom.
What's terrible?
Think of this though.
Terrible.
Think of the way
character.
that he was in the beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
and if his
heard that.
uncles,
Oh,
I heard that.
she heard it. That doesn't matter. She
heard it. It disrupted her
Our show.
Where's the wheel?
Right here.
You need to stop.
Tell me to stop. You get punished with shots just as much as I do.
Yes, but for participating, not for disruption.
Look at him with his witchy poo finger.
I like this little stress ball.
Yes, it's a quick can from Jaws.
Like, honestly, I wanted to throw it at Chase's head. Just.
I mean, you could. Live your dream.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Self-destruct.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Jaeger. Oh, you motherfucker.
Blame Crystal. She put me on the thing.
Blame yourself. You're the one who had a thing turned on.
I'll take the Lord. Or Jaeger.
Well, all right. Well, go ahead and we got to get
Crystal
the things.
wants.
What do you want? Yeah, what do you want for your punishments?
I'm doing Jaeger, and me and Snow are gonna do that because it's not Malort.
There we go. Then
All
it's
right.
Jaeger.
Jaeger again. So Jaeger. Except for you. You do Malort because you like Jaeger. No, do your Walmart shit. Yep, do that. Nope, do that. Excuse me. It's my show. I'll tell you what liquor
You
to drink.
disrupted it, and we have to drink
So
for
you guys
you.
get to pick your drink, but we don't? That doesn't make sense.
We are barrel-aged chicks, not barrel-aged
It's a different
flips.
show, bro.
We are a different
Slightly
show.
different rules.
We do have different
When
rules.
did this go into effect?
Right now.
Technically, you went
Bring
into
me your
effect
glass.
like last
Where's your
recording.
glass? Hey, I shook it this time.
Can you grab me my Fisky off the bar, please?
Fisky. That sounds like a really bad name for the kink of fisting.
Ugh.
Right?
Ugh, that's a-
What happened to your thumb?
Oh, God, I hate this shit.
So my dust collector gets clogged.
Did you vacuum up your thumb? Did you
It's
vacuum
not
up
like
your
that, you
thumb?
pervert. All right.
Educational.
So this is what happens
One
when
time at band camp, my
That's
dust
what happens
collector
when you
got
get
clogged.
No,
Okay,
so,
Doofy.
no.
Calm
So
down.
my dust collector has a it's got one part where the hose goes onto, and then another opening where basically if it gets clogged, you siphon it out.
Mm-hmm.
Shove my hand in there, and I got to root everything around
Oh boy.
He
to clean it
fisted
out.
his
I did.
thing.
I did. I was fisting my shit like
You
all day
fisted your
yesterday.
vacuum?
A lot. A lot. So yeah, so that's why my thumb is all raw.
It looked like you got a cool like brand tattoo. Like a branding.
It's like a snake.
From a distance, it looked like dick and balls, and I'm like, I don't know why you would get that burned on your thumb.
Dick and balls? What?
From where I'm sitting,
Oh,
it looked like
that's-
dick and balls.
That'd be weird on my thumb.
That's why I was like, it must be an injury, not on purpose.
Hey,
That's like my penis
I just
birthmark.
decided to fucking carve a dick and balls on my thumb. Fuck
Just
it.
get a piece of hot metal and just.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Yeah, like your penis birthmark.
My penis birthmark only
All right,
shows up
lots
when
of
I'm
dick
hot.
talk.
Oh,
Weird.
all right. To the self-destruct. All right, salute.
Kalink.
I don't want to.
I can't reach anybody.
Sammy.
Me. Yay.
All right.
Got mouse.
What shitty is Jaeger is in our next drink? Excuse me. Oh Lord. Okay.
It's
so,
like
So you say that
snorting
you were
liquid
pissed
smoke.
about like
Yes.
if they didn't, right?
Yeah.
It's
So
like
imagine this though.
biting a knee star and just chewing it.
So imagine the way he was at the beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
right?
don't
And
like
not
it.
having the fortitude and actually self awareness of like he deserves better than what he actually gets. Picture that at the end of the movie.
well, he
You know?
he was with them and they gave him the strength
No, I know.
to recognize
I know,
that
but what I'm saying
he
is
doesn't
though,
have. Yeah.
imagine because you said that you were pissed.
He would have just sucked it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he
that would
always
have been his
did.
life lesson. Yeah.
You know, and then he fucking jumps from the goddamn car on the bridge.
Yeah, man. He
So
was like,
it's been a
"Fuck
while.
this, I'm out."
So it's been a while since I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
And like anytime that I ever did see it before, anytime he opened the fucking door on the bridge, I'm like, fucking dude, don't, like, you're gonna jump and you're gonna hit the fucking side of the bridge and then you're just gonna fucking kill yourself and all this other shit. Like, don't.
Still would have been better than what he would have been living with.
Yeah.
Then that's how he was in The Sixth Sense.
And never seems to grow up old and look any older.
Exactly.
So, and then imagine, like, if he didn't have his uncles to actually show him what
being a man is.
Well, not only just what being a man
What
is
being cared for
about,
was like.
is what having somebody care for you
Yeah.
Yes.
is.
Yes.
You know, because he grew up knowing only what his mom has ever done to him.
Yeah.
Well,
You
and
know?
seeing the jackasses that have been in and out of her life.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that was what's really sweet when Garth was telling him the stories, and he was like, you know, it's the truth, right? I've been lied to my whole life by my mom, and what you're telling me is true. And then it's like, well, you know, what you believe to be true is true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the truth is what you believe it to be.
Yeah.
You know, and which is true, which is a fact. But like, if there's facts,
to an extent,
there's facts. Like, he has facts, but you got to remember is that you said before that you didn't like the backstory, the way it was
cheese,
done.
It was just the cheese.
Yeah, but think of the way it's being told.
Yeah.
In the brain.
Well,
of
I was gonna say,
like a 13 or 14-year-old.
the kid, like his in his brain.
So
the little
everything
kid is
is
picturing
way
it.
over
Yeah.
the fucking top.
Yeah, no, I did. I get it, and I appreciated it. I really did. That's why I did enjoy this movie.
Yeah.
I thought, and it's one of those. I'd only seen bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
So I hadn't ever sat and watched the movie. I knew you loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was interested to watch it and see it because I love Michael Caine and Robert Duvall. So it was good. I'm really glad you picked it.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Arthur and the Invisibles or the movie it's not, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Well, have you seen Arthur and the Invisibles first?
Never heard of it.
I would really watch that movie because it's not like this in the sense of like the uncles are teaching him to do anything. It's a young boy who ends up getting thrown into a different world to try and find his grandfather, and it's very much so that sense of he has no self identity or self-worth. And then in the second film you find him doing things like he jumps out of the back of his parents' car to go back to his grandfather's property to save his grandfather kind of deal, because like it's very much so that realizing who you are.
Yeah.
And I like those kind of movies. Those movies where it's very much so this is only happening because you had to grow up.
Well, it's like the Page Master movie.
Yeah, that's another good example.
Yeah.
They're very good films by teaching kids that, hey, this might not be the exact situation you're going to have to face growing up, but this is kind of vague enough that we can be like, hey, this is kind of what you're going to have to expect.
Yeah. No, and I think it's great because it does show kids kind of the hardships that you will have to overcome, the adversity, the difficulties that obviously, to the point of, in this instance with Walter, it was his mother's dynamic with him, which is supposed to be, you know, this very maternal, loving,
Nurturing,
safe,
none of
nurturing
that.
place, and it's not.
Yeah.
You know, and instead he gets it from the two crazy, I'm using air quotes on the radio, crazy uncles, but you know, it's worth its weight in gold.
Eccentric.
You know,
Yeah.
eccentric, whatever you want to say. They were great.
Yeah.
The uncles were great. But yeah, like getting those learning those life lessons. And I think in that regard, you may have skewed my review a little bit. Because I can see how critical of a film this is for like you developing, because you are markedly younger than I am.
Well, yeah, and also like not necessarily like in my defense or anything, but like I know that your dad wasn't always there.
Gone.
But for
Not
people,
good dad. Moving on.
but for people who don't have the greatest parents to teach them what it's like to grow up, like for people who aren't Ragnar and Snow's kids,
yes,
and y'all's kids, y'all are an amazing example of adults. But like,
thank you, Mouse.
My mom and dad didn't do the best showing me what it was like to expect going forward in life. Like sitting down with my therapist, I sat there and realized like, half the shit my brain's having a problem coping with is because my parents never told me some of these things would get different as I got older, and now I'm panicking because I don't know how to handle the difference. These guys did a great job of showing this kid that, hey, look, Your mom ain't what you thought she was. She's this, but we're not. And they also did a fantastic job of taking this sweet little boy and not forcing him to be not sweet. Like, for example, when he found out that Hub's girlfriend, wife, whatever she was, his name was Jasmine, what did he name the lion? He named her Jasmine because it was to him, it felt like something worth doing to honor that story he heard. But to Hub, it was very, I don't want to hear this right now. It's too much.
Yeah.
But that kid, he was so sweet to think of that. Like, that was just a very heartfelt thing to even consider doing. And the fact that they didn't try to, like, not necessarily beat that out of him, but, like, grind it out and be like, no, you got to be tough, you got to be strong, you got to, man.
Well, they were tough and they were firm,
but they're loving.
But in a way that wasn't violent. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
not like
good.
The Last Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Every
Like,
guy
piece of
that she's ever
garbage.
been with has been trash to him. These are the only two men that said, look, you're allowed to love, and you're allowed to love violently. And it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the speech we played earlier where Hup was talking about how he's
loved one woman his whole life.
with a passion you fleas would never understand.
Yeah.
That was a good line. I have to admit. I like that he called him fleas.
When I was a little kid seeing this movie, I paused it and looked at my dad and said, I want someone to love me like he loved her.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, you might. It's not easy to find, but you might. And I'm like, fuck, all right.
But that's a good goal.
At least he was honest about that, though.
Oh, yeah.
And now let's hear about another podcast from the Deluxe Edition Network.
Do you enjoy movies?
Do you enjoy adult beverages?
Do you enjoy conversations that could go off the rails at any second? If you said yes to any of these questions, then you should check out the Films and Fermentation podcast. I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike. We're just three friends who like to talk shit about movies
while getting shit-faced. So join us every week as we discuss interesting movie topics like best ensemble films, most paused moments in cinema, and the occasional movie review, plus so much more.
When you add drinking, you have no idea where this conversations could go. So find us on Spotify, Apple Pods, Good Pods, YouTube, or wherever you go to listen to your favorite shows. You could also visit linktree.com/films and fermentation to find all of our social media and podcast links. We'll be waiting for you to join us weekly at the crossroads between pickled and fermented. Cheers.
Cheers.
Who has a bald cat I can touch?
Meow. I need to cuddle it and then go see
we're
my
back.
other friend.
Oh, y'all missed out on some glorious
talking about some bald pussy.
testicles.
Does your bald pussy leak oil?
Oh my!
Do you know how confused our listeners are going to be?
Do you know the best
This
thing
is the
about
weirdest
naked
commercial
cats
break ever?
is because there's no hair on their asses. When they sit down on like glass tabletops, their asshole sticks to it, so they have little pucker marks. They actually suction cup their booty holes to the table.
Who do but
the Sphinx does?
Sphinx's cats, they have no hair on their asses, so because there's just a little booty hole, they just beep, and they get stuck, and sometimes you have to kind of pry them off. Oh my lord! I talked to somebody who had a Sphinx cat.
With
and
what, a spatula?
They have a dedicated spatula
Shut
for their
up.
ass.
You just hear.
You'll hear meowing of distress, and then you must go find the cat's ass with a spatula to go free it from the glass.
Wow.
Can you stick one to a window like that?
Probably.
Like a decoration?
Like a Garfield?
Just bring it on the glass real hot. Condensation. Oh, I love it.
So for the very, very confused listeners at home,
We're not even recording.
Yes,
we are.
We're
She
back.
put us
Oh, we
back
are.
on the air.
Oh,
We're back.
okay, I didn't know.
No, she definitely snuck this on.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
We're
she's-
talking about bald pussies. Of course I'm going to put a play
she's
button.
Sneaky. No, we were talking about cat allergies, and then here we are.
Yes, because I have the cat allergies. And then we were curious about the prospect of sphinxes.
So if anyone has a naked cat they would love to let me play with, please, I will play with your kitty.
Hit her up on Instagram. Slide into those DMs.
Oh, good lord.
Yes, your four-legged animal, not the kitty. The four-legged animal.
There's one lost in the
Does
what?
it count if they're on four leg?
Oh, you just opened doors. Ow. All right.
You're welcome.
So, on that note, what's your favorite wholesome moment of the movie?
Oh, shit.
Shit. I would probably say when he wakes him up with the blanket,
Oh, yeah.
and he's asking him about the speech.
The man speech?
You know, of what he gives to every young adult. His man speech that he gives him, you know. And then he's telling him that, well, I'll write it down for you and give it to you, and then you can read it, you know, at a later date. He's like, no, like, you need to give it to me in person. I need to hear it from you. So you need to promise me that you'll be alive, you know, long enough for
You need to stick
you
around long enough
to
for me
give
to-
me this speech because I need to hear it.
Isn't that his ultimatum when he comes back from the car, too? He tells him, I'll stay with you guys, but you need to stay alive long enough to teach me how to be a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He sets his ground rules. That was funny.
Everything okay?
It sounded like you fell down the stairs.
It was a really loud bang.
It was coming from one of the girls' rooms.
Yeah, man. Moving on.
Yep. So that one's mine.
Okay.
I would have to say the end, when the older Walter is basically getting verification that what he believed in all these years is true, and that all the stories were true. I think that kind of done it for me. You know, and like, oh, they went out with their boots on. You know,
I'm gonna have to go with when the lion's in the cornfield, and they're like, this is the closest to the jungle she's ever going to get. This is her jungle.
Yeah.
Like and he's like, well, she's really happy, and he goes, I think she is really happy. Like no. Again, I like it, the animals, so yeah, that one for me was definitely my favorite scene.
Real fast before I tell mine, before I forget, thank you for bringing that up. The directors of the movie thought that bringing a lioness would be easier to tame, not realizing that the lionesses are the more fierce of the two.
They're the mean bitches.
Yeah.
You want one to lay around, bring the man.
Yeah. And the lion was supposed to be old and decrepit in the movie. The lion they used was only 2 years old.
I was gonna say it looks
young.
Yeah, it's only 2. So
You can tell by the size.
And the way it moves. Like when it comes charging out for the mall scene, that thing is like, whoa.
Yeah.
She got some movement to her. I have to kind of say it's similar to yours, but mine is actually her death. Because to me, even though she was dying, it was very just closed circle. She died thinking she was hunting down something that was going to kill her baby, and she thought she was in the jungle doing it. Like it was.
It was beautiful.
It was very
She had
beautiful.
her fur boots on.
Yeah, she died being a big cat, and I fucking loved that. And
That
now I
was a
have
very
to draw
good
fur
scene.
boots. But yeah, that was my favorite. Her getting to be what she was for the last moments of her life.
Yeah. No.
Well, and also he took her death very well.
For a child, yes.
I did. I kind of appreciated that because he was very grown up about it. I was like, she looks like she's smiling. You know, it was nice.
Yeah.
Rewatching this movie, I had to sit and think about it for a second because I'm like, even as a 25-year-old now, I can't handle the prospect of death. Oh, that's so sweet.
It's warm.
For people who have no eyes and they're just listening to us, Ron just covered up Sammy with a blanket.
No, that's a blanket fresh out of the dryer. That is the best feeling. You don't even know. Like that is.
Join me in the dark side.
You just unlocked like
a blanket fresh out of the dryer or a towel fresh out of the dryer.
Snow,
there is
get a
nothing
picture for the
better.
Instagram.
When I was a little kid,
You look like Palpatine.
Like when I was a little kid, up until the age of 8, I would stay over at my grandma's house and I would take baths. While I was in the bath, like granted, it was a bath. Like so she would have the little pill things that would turn into foam animals.
Yeah.
So as I'm waiting for my foam animals to come out of those little pill packs.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Hot damn! Oh damn! We're all getting blankies. He's reheating it for you. But My
he's,
gammy.
he's making up
He's
for
doing brownie
Yeah.
points right now for sitting on the keyboard.
my gammy would take my towel and put it over top of the wood stove while I was in the bathtub,
coming.
so it'd be nice and toasty when I got
there
out.
you go.
God, that really is the best fucking feeling in the world. There's something super special about a warm blanket. I don't even know. Wow. Oh, that's so nice.
That's hair.
So,
I don't even care.
While we're
Oh,
all
that's
just sitting
so
here,
nice.
turned off. If you want to talk, we're all just like dissociating.
Oh, this nice warm fuzzy
So in
feelings
case
right now.
y'all can't see this shit, we have a 1 and a 2 and a 3 all covered in fucking hot blankets now.
So nice.
Because
Amazing.
Wait, they're
hold
women
on.
and they need the hot blankets.
Need the snacks with
So-
the
It smell good.
For small reptiles, we need
So
heating blankets.
pretty much what's going to happen is they're all going to be shutting up now for X amount of time, and you're probably just going to end up listening to me fucking rant and talk and bitch and moan and complain.
Here's the sound of me chewing.
There's a difference in life.
Man, I will kick you square in your fucking cooter.
No, that's happening to Ron.
He doesn't.
I heard about that.
I don't think he has a cooter.
I heard about that. No, I heard they
He's
turned
going
into one.
to after Sammy kicks him in the nuts.
Oh shit! Are you gonna invert his ball sack? He's running. Fucking ran. Fucking pussy. Take it like a man.
You're gonna get.
Oh, the
I'm giving
last one.
everybody
he's giving it to
blankets.
Anna.
All the ladies get blankets.
All the blankets. That's why he's doing it.
He is,
You don't
he's
kick
trying
his
to
balls.
avoid the nut punch.
Dude, it's not like all the women are gonna line
It's
up in a
just-
fucking row
you get one
to pop you square in the
shot.
balls.
It's just
From your
me.
wife
Just me.
because of what you
It's a
did.
love tap.
You have to own up your mistake. And because we're talking about it now, it needs to happen on this show. And we're almost to our reviews.
All right.
So
Are we?
He's
Yeah.
gonna be so mad when everybody
I think.
leaves. He's gonna be
Look at
so
your
mad.
face.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna talk to you when they're gone.
What's happening on my show? What?
look, see?
Oh,
Crystal's
look
really
how happy Crystal
She's
is.
so excited.
I heard about how this went down a couple with Stu.
Yeah. Do you know what happened?
I heard bits.
So he was
Please
on
recant it for
he
us,
was on
Snow.
Spoil My Movie and doing the peck off.
Which is another fun show.
It is a fun show.
Please check
That
out
Ellen
Chris and
Chris
Elle
host.
Yeah.
at Spoil My Movie. They are fantastic.
They have these peck offs, which are super fun, which is like character versus character. And I was also fortunate enough to be able to be on one, which is going to be airing.
I'm gonna be on one.
You're going to be on one. It's going to
Yes,
be really
but
fun.
I don't know if they've released it, so I don't want to leak anything. But I'm gonna be on one, and it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
I'm
mine was
excited.
fun. I had Vader versus Thanos. It was really
yeah,
fun.
that's right.
So, Is it? Oh, sweet. I thought it was the week after, but that works. So anyway, while I was listening to the episode, he got to the end and he's going on and on about you can find us on Barrel Age Flicks on all the platforms and our Patreon and and he's like, and the Den Network and they're great and blah 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 blah.
Which they are.
And that was it. That was the end of it. And then they were like, oh, and we really like the Chick Show. And I was like, oh, he was like, oh, I forgot. I feel bad. Brr. Yeah. Not good. You aired, it would have been fine, but you talked about the Den before us. And no offense to the Den, but we're a sister show.
It was in that moment he knew he fucked up.
He fucked up. Yeah.
Yes.
So he agreed when we were talking about this that Sammy could punch him in the nuts.
Oh, you're punching him in the nuts? Nice.
Not bullshit.
No.
Very exciting. We're ready.
He's sweating.
Should we do it now?
We should do it now.
Just get it done.
After the reviews? Oh, that would be good because then it's going to be like that sound and then done. All right. You got a little bit of time to get left. What else we got, Crystals?
Just random little factoids. So they had to reshoot the ending.
Okay.
There's two different endings. The one I talked about earlier with how it was supposed to be the original.
The grandpa.
Yeah.
The Sultan. Or Sheikh.
Yeah.
Cheap.
So the reshot cost them $600,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was at the yacht. Putting the
That's
yacht
fucking
in the
amazing.
pond.
By the way, that's fucking amazing to have a big ass to have a yacht out on your little bitty fucking pond that you can't fucking maneuver it anywhere. So
Doesn't
that bitch
matter.
just sits right there.
There was a
It's
salesman.
amazing. I love it. Yeah.
Could you
There's not
imagine
even
the
enough
salmon
room
hauling
to
the
do
yacht?
that.
Up that little dirt road in the little 60s car.
But it was actually reshot due to negative test screening, and the original ending is available on DVD.
Interesting.
So they didn't like the grandpa?
No, people just didn't enjoy that ending. They thought it was just too meh.
Interesting.
Probably too generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So having the old guy pull up in a limo in a wheelchair being completely just decrepit.
No, we need a young guy with his grandson and a helicopter.
Yes.
And a yacht.
Yeah. So
with the guy that was in 6 feet under as the douchey boyfriend.
So like the ending fit better with it being like the son of the rich guy and his son being like, Dad, is that the guy Grandpa was telling us about? Like that. It apparently just felt better.
Well, it did definitely feel better. I don't know if it felt
sense,
$600,000 worth of better, but
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense though,
Make
honestly.
better decisions.
Because fucking Michael Caine's character, when he was telling him about like the treasure, that he had taken the bounty for Hub.
Yeah.
So then, but like he would like to think that the Sultan made millions back from oil.
But he did, yeah.
You know, right?
Well, because they even said that on the helicopter.
Yeah, but you didn't know that until the helicopter came in.
Yeah.
Well, yes, because it was part of the fantasy how much of it was
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
Which I really feel like this ties into Big Fish a lot with the sense of he wasn't a young boy hearing these stories from Dad, but he was at some point. But
This is a very strong Big Fish vibe. This
yes,
movie.
yes, and I really enjoyed it because especially the end. The end is what screams Big Fish to me when he's going to his dad's funeral and he's seeing all the circus people and all of the stories and how they're kind of true.
Yeah, half truths.
Yeah, I feel like if there was an actual funeral scene for Hub at the end of this movie, they could have easily Big Fished the fuck out of this.
Mm-hmm.
But they did that in a very gentle way with the dad and the son coming in the helicopter.
Yeah, I think that well said. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It is.
Good movie. Thank you.
One last little thing was the airplane that they died in was a Boeing Stearman 75, which its top speed is actually 124. So when the speed thingy says 120, that is accurate.
Oh, very cool.
It is 4 under the max speed.
That's fun. I like little nerdy things.
Hand
like
built.
Hand
By
built.
the way, took him X amount of years to do it.
Really? I didn't.
It did.
Well, it came unassembled.
Yeah.
Oh, I
In
was
the movie.
I was talking about in the movie. Like, oh, fuck. All right, my brain wasn't on the update there. You got that one by me. It's fine. It's fine.
Stand up. You catch the next one.
Oh.
Palpatine in the house.
No, I murdered him because he sucks. Fuck Sidious.
We haven't done that yet.
No, that was a different FMK.
Oh, okay. That was the start.
It was Star Wars.
Yes.
And he got murdered.
All right.
But that's pretty much all I've got. It was just a little bit of facts and talking about the just wholesomeness of this film.
Very sweet.
It's good.
All right. So what are we using?
Huh.
How are we rating?
Shotguns, planes, lions.
Yo, I feel like shotguns fits perfectly.
Shotguns? Yeah.
Because they were some trigger happy motherfuckers for this.
Yeah,
they
they
were.
were. Shotguns it is.
All right. Who wants to
Oh,
start?
do you want me to kick off?
Yeah, you start us off.
All right. All right. So after, and again, this is what I love our show about, is it does make me think of things from different points of view. It's not going to be level of orca argument, so calm your tits. No, just slow your roll.
I can see your eyebrows fucking moving
I know.
in my peripheral.
Botox is wearing off.
You look a little young forever.
So,
Thank you, migraines.
I will give this a solid 2.75. And
God.
no, that's not bad for me.
What the fuck?
No, that's not bad for me.
What was it gonna be?
That's what I want to say.
It was going to be a 2.5. It was going to be 2.5.
It only
No, to me, here's the problem.
this did not bump it up very much.
Here's the thing. No. I can appreciate the nostalgia. I can appreciate.
This isn't even a my movie, and I feel a little offended.
Let me finish.
Thank you.
Let me finish. There's a reason.
Less than a 4?
Excuse me?
I said, is somebody giving this less than a 4?
I'm giving it a 2.75, and I stand by it.
I go by the same thing. I go to 3.
So, if I can get to my review, I'll tell you why.
Hey, we're waiting.
I'm talking to that one over there who's running his mouth in the peanut gallery.
I got one question. I'm waiting now.
All right. No.
I like how you're blamed for it.
So I appreciate it for what it is to you. Coming of age movie, the sentiment, the story behind it. I love that because I love you. So I can appreciate it. That said, Harry Joel Osment, there's something about how he physically looks. I just want to
Haley.
punch him in the face.
Yeah, it's Haley.
Is that whatever is his name? What is his
Haley.
name? See, I don't even care enough to know his name.
Yeah, I was reading.
That's my point.
I was reading all these
I
facts
couldn't
and I kept
stand
getting
him in
his
The Sixth
name, and I'm like,
Sense. I
it's
couldn't
boy, not a
stand him.
girl.
He annoyed the shit out of me in AI. I wanted to punch him across a fucking field. There's something that inspires rage in me about how he physically looks, and he doesn't look better as an adult. He just looks fucking weird. So
Well, now he's fat.
You
Joe
are
Osment.
judgy.
I feel
thought
that way
was
about the kid from
judgy.
Home Alone, so you're good.
I don't like him. There's something about his eyes are too close together. He's a little weasel. I don't like him. I just
We're
not
sorry,
a
Haley
fan.
Joel, if you were listening to
I mean,
this.
I'm sure you're a nice person. You've got money. Who cares about my fucking opinion? Move on. Go about your day. So I just can't stand him. Again, he just annoys the shit out of me. And even though they're all dopey-eyed, like, oh, the lion. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Stop breathing.
Jesus.
So that
You're the last person in the world who's telling people to not breathe.
I'm a pro on it. I should be the first fucking person saying it. First, you don't deserve the right. I fight for it every day. Shut your air holes.
Which one right now? You can pick and choose.
So, actually, I need to let a little air out of the tank here.
Yeah, you do. Spicy, right?
So, anyways, I can't stand him. I loved Michael Caine. And I really enjoyed Richard Dreyfuss. I thought that their dynamic.
You mean Robert Duvall?
Who is it?
Robert Duvall.
Who am I thinking of?
Jaws.
Oh, that's because I'm looking at Quinn behind your head. I'm staring at Richard.
Did you watch the right movie?
Maybe not. There was a lion that died in a cornfield.
Harry
Did you watch the bootleg version from China?
And Richard Dreyfuss.
I don't know. Ron found the downloads, so your guess is as good as mine.
Are you okay today?
No.
The pirated version.
Okay, no. I'm sorry. What's his name?
Duvall.
Robert
Duvall.
Duvall.
That's who I meant. Anyways, that dude, the cool dude, the fighty dude. No, I liked their dynamic. I liked them as the uncles.
Yeah.
I thought that they acted very well. I really enjoyed their characters. I thought it was fun. I just fucking hate the kid. I just hate him. I'm sorry when he fell out of the car. I was like, yes, good. Fuck, he's alive. No, I don't like him. I've never liked him. Again, I think he's just something about him. Just something. I'm not a fan. So that for me kind of ruined it a bit, but I will appreciate it. For me, it's a one and done. I watched it. Oh, it's cute. Had its moments. All right, I saw it. I go about my. Have you seen Secondhand Lions? Yes, I can. Take the box. If somebody were to ask me, would I recommend it? Yes, I would, because of how it was to you. Especially if they're like, hey, if you got kids, like Scar watched it. She thought it was cool. Like she didn't think it was bad. But like for me, it just wasn't something that I'm like absolutely burning, have to, proclaim it. It was what, 90-minute runtime, Rob? Right about?
Hour and 54 minutes.
Okay, so almost 2-hour runtime. It didn't drag. It was, it was fine pace for what it was. It just, for me, it just didn't have enough to off-put how much I hate that fucking kid. So, in all honesty, and that's just my thing. He annoys me. The way that he acts annoys me, and I can't put on an exact reason why. But so yeah. So for me, it's going to be a 2.75 shotguns. But I would definitely, again, I would recommend it if somebody were to ask me and be like, yeah, no, I totally recommend you watch the movie, because for them, it may be amazing. For them, it might be bananas. You having fun there? Uh-huh. Yeah, all right, that's fine. I fucking hate them. Drink more. It's fine.
I am.
Good.
750 ml.
Keep going. To the head. Good job.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a nice,
Should I have
nice wine
bought
glass.
that wine headache stuff?
So,
We'll see.
yeah. Anyways, that's my review. 2.75 shotguns.
Wow.
I stand by that. How about you, Snow?
I give it a 4.
All right.
I disagree. I thought he did a good job.
You're gonna face that whole bottle?
Yeah. Have you met her before?
Yes.
Oh, this is easy. I could have brought two.
I've done that to the berry, thanks to you. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's the Stella. We can knock that one out. Yeah, I found it quite enjoyable. I loved the story, especially the strong masculine figures for this lost little boy. I thought it was really fun. I love how eccentric they are. Just for like whatever reason, they're bored, and it's just kind of adorable. And yeah, I definitely give it a 4. I thought it was really well acted, and while the cheese factor is there, I still enjoyed it enough to be like all bubbly tears at the end when he gets his affirmation that everything was real. No, it was good. I enjoyed it, and I can see why the Ragnar really enjoys this movie.
The Ragnar.
While we were watching it, I was like, I want my boys to watch it, especially the oldest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, he'd probably like it.
He's weird. He's hard.
There's hit or misses.
He's
with
a
him.
hard sell. He's a hard sell on anything.
He might like it. I don't know.
I get that, but the thing is, I'm kind of the same. if I'm not actually like interested in it, it's kind of hard to get me to watch it. But once I get like 5 minutes into it, it's like, oh, well, now I have to know how it ends.
Yeah, we just have to get him to sit in, like, make him stay.
Good job.
So.
Yeah, it's getting him to. It's like getting the fucking hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
With him.
Yeah.
It really is.
We have to attach a buoy to his ass and make him stay where he is so he can watch it.
Duct tape his
Honestly-
eyes open.
Yeah.
Fucking anchor him down.
Clockwork
He can't
Orange him.
Exactly.
I mean, kind of.
Fuck yes, absolutely.
If he doesn't have any
he's
issue with
almost
spoilers,
17.
the best way to do it is to find like a 30-second clip of the film, not a trailer, but something from the movie, and show him that little clip that has no context whatsoever, so he has to watch it to figure out how they got to that point.
It's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
That's how I get myself to watch movies. I follow those Instagram accounts where they show you random clips. I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. Let me watch this movie. Well, that seems not interesting at all, but that 30 seconds did. All right, let me get there.
Yeah.
It works.
We'll have to try it because I do definitely I think the boys would like this movie.
I think so.
If you picked a
Or
scene,
they,
like-
and I think they could also get something out of it too, which I enjoy.
Definitely.
Good. Yeah.
Especially your oldest two.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Middle, I'm not so much worried about. My oldest, yeah, he needs.
Yeah, they both need it.
Well, I mean, out of all three of them, the oldest two would probably be the only two that actually understand the message.
Bro's too little for it.
Yeah.
He would be like, Dead Lion. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would. Yeah.
He'd be emotionally invested and just be like,
I know. Well,
The
it's like
5 minutes you see the lion, that's what he's paying
I
attention
know,
to.
but the thing is like it's like Orca. We were watching Orca, and I was like, "Oh yeah!" And then you just see aborted Orca baby, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, didn't mean to."
Irreparable damage done.
I forgot it happened so quickly.
It's like when you see like an RPG, you just see like the negative number from the damage you're doing.
So sorry. So sorry. Have to make sure he's not there next time I watch it.
It's fine.
Yeah,
he's a thriving market.
He's real sturdy. We'll be
He
fine.
is. Yeah, he's a tough little guy.
All right, Ragnar, what do you think?
I give it a 5.
Wow.
Yep. So like if you guys had 2 different reviews for movies and shit, it would be 5 and 5 for me.
Oh wow.
Hot diggity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
for
knew
me-
you liked
for,
it. I
for
didn't
me,
realize
this
that much.
movie checks like all the fucking boxes like that you have. Like you've got action, drama, romance, fucking comedy, suspense, mystery, you know. And like it tells an amazing fucking story. It really does. And the reason I love it so much is because it's very nostalgic for me when I first saw it, and it reminds me of my grandfather. So for me, that really hits home a lot. And like my grandfather was
De Pepe.
yeah, he was like fucking he was like Huff, you know. So he was probably one of the fucking toughest old bastards I ever fucking knew. And
Tiny little thing.
he used to be like in his heyday.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch was fucking big.
No, I know, but he was like super
He was short.
Super short.
He was short.
Yeah.
He was short, but fucking built like a fucking
tiny but
shit
mighty.
brick house. God damn. So
I know you look exactly like him.
I know I got a picture of it.
We have a picture of him, and it's like an old black and white photo. I swear to God, it's him in the picture.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, standing next to a hanging moose.
Yeah.
Poor moose.
Yeah.
Poor moose.
Yeah, they were up in Canada hunting moose. So
big. Moose are big.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this was only a quarter.
There's like 8 of them in the picture, and the moose takes up the whole picture with it.
That's a quarter of the moose that you see.
Jeez.
The funniest thing is, when you think about moose, you think they're so big. Jared Padalecki is like 6 inches shorter than a full-grown bull moose.
To his spine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, their spine, not their head, but their spine.
Yeah,
that's crazy though. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so like this, it tells an amazing story. It really does, and it's just like your girl said, it's a good coming of age movie, for somebody who's lost, and for somebody who would be looking for a reason for, like, I don't know, life or affirmation of something, that, like, these wild tales that you may hear from, like, your uncles or your grandparents, like, they did all these things. They went on safaris in Africa, or they fought with the French Foreign Legion, and they loved only one woman, stole a bunch of fucking money. Like, these things can be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it, honestly, at the end of the movie, when you see him in his shop in his graphic design shop with his fucking cartoons that he's made, every single one of those is about
his
time with his fucking uncles.
Yeah.
And I think that's just absolutely fucking amazing. He took everything that they told him and taught him and turned it into something that he could enjoy.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucking beautiful. I think it's amazing.
No, that's
And
very
just
good.
like this movie. So it's not a fucking 2 3/4.
Stand by it. Weird fucking kid. Shouldn't look weird. Sorry. Do
Okay,
better.
all right.
Act better.
Take him out of the equation then.
3.
Okay. So you still don't like the movie.
No, 3's good. 3's good. 3's good. 3's better than 2.75. I'm just saying.
By
Oh, yeah.
quarter.
Whole 25 cents.
Tell you what, that quarter makes a difference. Like when you're at Aldi. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it means you get a card or not.
Yeah. Oh, it's at my quarter. And if I don't have one, I make sure that if I get one, I give it back.
You just wait till somebody else is
I
going
always
to put their quarter back.
I'm one of those people, like, if they give me their card, I give them my quarter because, like, I don't want to not have, like, it's a weird thing.
I did that once, but to find the quarter I used, I scoured the parking lot for like 5 minutes going, fuck, where's a quarter?
I like it. I find it's a fun game. I like finding out if I get anything like no new quarters, but like I got one that was like a 1976 quarter. I was like, fuck, that's an old one. I kept that one for a bit.
I was gonna say, there's an account you should follow on Instagram. It tells you all the cool pennies and quarters and stuff that are worth a lot of money.
It's fucking, that's weird as shit. I was kind of about to say that. Like there's people that actually hunt for.
Dude, there's like freaking
rare,
Indian head pennies that are like fucking 15 grand. It's ridiculous.
And it's a penny.
It's a penny.
There is a penny from, I think it's like 1967 that has an S over top of the 7 because it was a random double print, and that's worth thousands. And I'm like, it's a fucking penny.
I have a $4 penny.
They're all off prints.
I have an Indian
everything
head
that's
from
rare and shit. They're all
1901,
off prints.
and it's
Just
worth
so
$4.
Yeah. Makes you think, double check your change before you turn it
Hey,
over.
it's 400% more than it was worth when it was printed.
I don't.
So how about
Fuck me right.
How many shotguns?
I'm gonna have to agree with Ragnar. It's worth 5.
Shotguns. That's our unit. What happened?
Oh, were you not done?
My
No,
name.
no,
You said
no.
my name.
Oh, fuck me,
Oh, I missed it.
You said my name.
But they did not. Spinny, spinny. fuckery.
Oh.
I hope it's another.
I only
fucking
caught on after the
self-destruct.
sympathy pat.
You are so angry.
You're one to talk. You're mad at a kid about his face. He can't help his fucking face.
He's got a lot of money. Yes, he could. He's got a lot of money. He could. He has it.
A kid, a little, get a plastic surgery. We don't mutilate children.
I don't agree with that.
What?
I'm sorry that he.
You don't agree
No,
with
I
not
agree with
mutilating
not
children?
mutilating
You are
children.
terrible.
I said I agree with not mutilating children.
Terrible. Grab
No.
something yummy.
The fuck?
Gotta be alcohol.
No, not mutilating children. Not
No, that is
bit.
alcohol.
She
No,
has
no, no.
wine.
Wine.
I'm sorry. No, I can't stand
No,
his
it's wine.
acting. He's a terrible actor. He's a terrible
Not in
actor.
this movie.
Review time.
Well, you just brought it back up.
Crystal.
You bitch.
So it's getting 5.
Yes.
5 shotguns. It's a phenomenal movie. I own the DVD. I've owned 2 copies of the DVD, honestly. It's just one of those movies that you should watch as a kid or a young adult. It's
Or an adulty adult.
yeah, even an adulty adult. It is a wholesome film. Like you can't go wrong with it.
No, absolutely cannot.
I don't disagree with that statement.
Hey, Ron.
Really?
We all heard that one.
That was loud.
Dude, sound travels.
People were talking over there. Nobody calls in, but as soon as oh my god.
Because it's a phone, not you.
It's like selective. Seriously.
It's okay. The alcohol will numb your balls.
That's right. That's coming up because I just gave my review.
Literally, just now.
Who now?
No.
You gotta
Oh
move.
fuck! I can't.
He can't handle the preparation.
You got to be close to the mic. We need to hear it.
Here.
Got to hear the
It needs to be on camera.
Just come here. Just come here.
Who's gonna record?
That recording?
Oh, Snow's got it. She's like, I got my camera up
She's
and
got
ready.
hers.
Just come
Oh God. This is
It's right here. Come on. Come on.
Winding up.
I'm like fucking freaking out here.
Shit.
She's cracking everything too.
Why is everybody recording this shit?
Move your hands.
Move your hands. Move your hands.
God damn, you heard that shit?
Oh, wow. That was way harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, my God.
I didn't want him to hit me back.
You know you don't want any more kids,
Shit.
right? Look, it's over.
Yeah.
Good job.
I can't believe how fast you went.
Good
I'm just gonna remember to mention you guys from now on.
Wow. Oh.
I want to thank Barrel Aged Chicks for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
You can catch the BAF boys.
Y'all are
on-
awesome.
You can catch the BAF boys on Instagram.
I'll always promote you
Hey,
girls.
Ron, what other platforms are you on?
Right now he's on the floor.
Right now
Patreon.
he's on
You want to talk about the Dead Network real quick?
No. Rocks. There you go.
That's right. What's her name, bitch?
Oh my God.
Ragnar, thanks for being on our show.
I don't think he needs a punishment shot after
Mouse.
that.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
it's all right.
Appreciate it.
That was punishment enough.
That was.
All right.
You got out of
we
it.
commuted it. You got your punishment
Do you need an
shot
ice
commuted.
pack?
Yeah, he's fine.
Go lay out in the snow.
Yeah.
Go put
Just
put
drop
some snow in
trout
your
and
pouch.
pop. Plop your balls in the snow. You'll be fine.
All right. Well, thanks for picking. Thanks for picking this one.
Well, you didn't puke, so you're okay.
Good job. You took that well.
Yeah.
You delivered that well. Good job.
Thank you. You're good. It's done. It's over with.
I'm so hurt.
Yeah,
You'll
you
be all
did.
right.
What are you doing?
Walk it off.
Stealing your soda, apparently.
Walk it off.
The end. Hi, this is Snow. Thanks for listening to our podcast, Barrel Aged Chicks. It's 2023 and the chicks are here. We are so excited to share our future episodes of Barrel Aged Chicks, FMK, and Slasher Gal Pals. We hope you are enjoying our shenanigans as much as we do. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Aged Chicks. If you'd like the gals to do a fan request, contact us on Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. Our podcast is available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, and Good Pods. Swag available through the link on Instagram. Please check it out and thank you for your support. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio for his kick-ass music. He is amazing. Also, please grab a listen to the guys at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you like booze, hilarity, and movies, check them out. Also, check out our network and other amazing podcasts at deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Bye till next time, and thanks for listening to our show. The party's leaving!